Kris Seabert, and this is what's making news across the southwest for today, Wednesday, September 4, 2024. The clean-up from the recent weather event continues with SES and Shire crews working to clear debris across the region. Otway Shire CEO Anne Howard says crews are doing the best they can to get debris cleaned up and roads reopened, and asked for locals to be patient while work was being completed.
There is still clean-up going on and some roads still closed, so big shout out to the emergency services teams and our own council crews that have been out and about making roads and infrastructure safe across the whole of the Shire. It really hasn't been isolated, it's everywhere.
After a week of wild weather, locals are being urged to check their insurance policies to make sure they're adequately covered. Lawyer Rebecca Alexander says with large amounts of damage across Colac and the Otways, people should be wary about being lowballed by insurance providers.
Their insurer's gone, I'm going to lowball you or offer you nothing at all and say, well, no, too bad, you're not covered. And when there's been an intervention by a financial counsellor in these cases, they've managed to get, a quite significant bump up.
Member for Wannon, Dan Teen, is calling for nominations for the 2024 Wannon Sport and Volunteer Awards. Mr Teen says that recognising community sporting achievements and community volunteering is essential to fostering a culture of appreciation and continued involvement in both spheres across Wannon.
If you know of a volunteer who you think deserves recognition, please put in an entry so that we can recognise all those who do such wonderful things around our community.
Surf Coast Shire residents can now apply for the Shire's dust suppression program for the region's unsealed roads. Pat Gordon reports.
As part of the application, council officers will conduct assessments and take a number of factors into consideration, including speed limits, traffic volumes and more. Councillor Libby Stapleton encouraged all residents that live on a gravel road and experience the issue to apply. Applications will close on September 13, with officers conducting their assessments in October and November. Pat Gordon, Ace Radio.
Southwest TAFE is celebrating after winning the Industry Collaboration Award at this year's Victorian Training Awards. Southwest TAFE CEO Mark Fidge said the Mobile Skills Lab is a workforce development collaboration between Southwest TAFE as the lead organisation and disability, aged care and home care providers.
By going out to them, it meant that people are able to also earn and learn. So what I mean by that is, and we've talked about the cost of living crisis at the moment, but they're getting that opportunity to work. And then they come out to the Winnebago, which pulled up out the front, and they can do their training.
A beloved playground tree in the Corangamite Shire is at the end of its natural life and is set to be removed. Jackie Marshall has more details.
All good things come to an end, and that includes the natural lifespan of beloved trees. The large Tasmanian blue gum in Camperdown Apex Park is in declining health and will be removed before it becomes a hazard. Corangamite Shire Council has engaged an arborist to assess the tree, and it was recommended that the tree be removed within the next 6 months. Jackie Marshall, Ace Radio.
A Colac Salvation Army officer has been honoured with the inaugural Mission Regeneration Award. Salvation Army Territorial Commander Commissioner Miriam Glias added the award to a swathe of new honours handed out across the country over the past week to recognise Salvation Army leaders engaged in pioneering new expressions of faith. Lieutenant Paul Trotter, Corps Officer at Colac, is the inaugural recipient of the award, presented to him by Miriam at the General Victoria's Division Rally at the Melbourne Convention Centre on Sunday.
Sport for Swain and McCabe, the farm machinery specialist.
The Forest Cricket Club is on the hunt for new players as the start of the 2024-2025 season draws closer. Club President Billy Buckingham says the club's very family orientated with a focus on having fun and enjoying the game.
The Forest Cricket Club has a massive history. Used to be a powerhouse in the late 80s, early 90s. Very family orientated. We're a one-team club. We're just a bunch of blokes that like to come together on a Saturday and enjoy each other's time and company.
As we see the end of the home and away season of local football and netball, questions have been asked of salary caps and their merits in their current form. CEO of AFL Barwon, Ed Wilson, says there's different aspects that need to be considered when talking about caps.
Our black and white policy, that's very visible in terms of what's online. People can see what each player is worth in terms of value, and we do intrinsically hold a belief based on all the strategic work we did over the off-season coming into 2024, that bandwidth between 40 and 46 needs to grow.
Last weekend saw round 18, the final round of the home and away season for the Colac Otway Rovers AFC. The senior green team's game against North Geelong was forfeited, resulting in a 3-0 win for the Rovers, and the seniors gold side ended the season with a win over Leopold, 3-0. The under-13 black side went down to Drysdale, 4-2. The under-11 Kangaroos went down to Geelong, 4-0, and the under-13 green side had the bye. That's the latest in local news and sport across the southwest.
For 25 years, Aussies have been powering their passion with Battery World. So if you're hitting the open road, on your next outdoor adventure, or simply taking pride in a job well done, there's only one place to go, and that's Battery World.
Vocals Motors Simpson, specialising in logbook servicing, repairs of most makes and models, and VACC accredited.
Mix FM weather.
A shower or two expected tonight, down to 14. There's also a severe weather warning for damaging winds for the Otway Ranges and Surf Coast. Tomorrow, a strong wind warning for the West Coast and cloudy with showers. Looking ahead to Friday, cloudy and showers, top of 19, dropping to 17 on Saturday and dropping again to 15 on Sunday. Colac, Camperdown and Cobden heading for 19 tomorrow. Apollo Bay and the Coast 21.
Search for local jobs at ourlocaljobs.com.au.
At the moment, it's 14 degrees.